Alright, we got to go to... back to the inn. And I think this is eight quests long. And I don't know when the dungeon kicks in at this point. See? It's a pleasure as always, Ralston. Have you been able to relax lately? Yeah, for 4 months. And had a patch since then. Wonder as busy as you've been with the Rite of Succession among other things, you deserve an opportunity to experience Gulool at a more leisurely pace. Sampling the tacos at, I'm not going to pronounce that, is one such way to do so. They're made in the traditional way and laden with fillings and are absolutely sublime. If you have an empty stomach, the owner, that person, will look after you. That's the one thing about this expansion. They have some names I am afraid to try and pronounce because there's a lot of X's and apostrophes and whatnot. It's like I need the VA, somebody to speak it so I can say it properly. Okay, we're gonna go get tacos. It's a good way to start the patch. Taco. What is it, Ralston? Alone today, are you? Yeah, thanks. I see. If you have a hankering for tacos, then they're on the house. Hell yeah. Consider it a token of gratitude for your help tracking down those treasures. Go ahead, find a table. I'll bring you your meal as soon as it's ready. Okay. Oh, there's my table. Where everybody else is at. I want those. You still love tacos, I hope. Duh. Yeah, you ate so many when you turned 5. Oh, that's somebody else talking. That's somebody else. You could barely move afterwards. Remember that? Oh? What? It's these two. Not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry, it's still strange for me too. Just the other day, you were a little boy, clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yusalani. And now you're a grown man with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family. You can always rely on me. Yeah. This person looks like the older of the two. Relying, that feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my new job. Oh, this is a Alexandrian person. Okay. Oh, no wonder he's older, because he is older. Yeah. Okay. Back in Alexandria, we had Electro. If I needed fire, all I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. But here I'm helpless, a culinarian who can't even light a stove. The way the others in the kitchen stare at me, I'd never felt so embarrassed. Sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems life is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate, I got chips and salsa. I want chips and salsa. I say you send for them. If they're your family, then they're mine too. I'll do whatever's necessary to make it work. Duh. Hey! Didn't mean to overhear, but it seems like you're having trouble readjusting to life in Gulool. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll definitely seek out this group, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you, Ralston. You don't mind the company, I hope? I could use a bite to eat myself. Oh, no worries. Just getting into the store, I'm having tacos. In-game, unfortunately. And I ate all my tacos. Tacos never disappoint. So what have you been up to lately? Raiding. Exploring Tyrol on my trusty alpaca, been catching up with sleep, and working hard to recover stolen artifacts, been making a name for myself at the Arcadian, yeah. I'm the light heavyweight champion. Fighting the arena in Alexandria. By facing off against such tough opponents, I'd wager you've honed your skills even further. You got better gear. For myself, I've been kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I'd like to walk the streets and talk to the people. That way I can better understand their problems they have and share them with Kona to figure out solutions. Even the Leviathan? This is Midgar Zormer. Leviathan, is that Primal or Crystal? I think it's Crystal, isn't it? I think. I was on one such walk now, and as I mentioned, I'd hope to find you. Yep. Kona, I have something I want to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Do you have time to come to the palace? Yes. Primal? Okay. Well, I had to go to Primal a lot to raid because the Aether servers were like locked out. Like you can't even make new characters on there. I don't know if they lifted that recently or not. It kind of sucks because I've been wanting to make an alt on my server. But I hope they would have unlocked that by now in this patch. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come by and join us when you're finished here. Okay. Headed up to the palace. We go. That is the new... I don't know if that's tribal quest or not, but I'll do that later. I don't know what it is, if it's tribal quests or something else. We need to go up. Not there. Where are we going? There, okay. Have you tried any other classes outside of Paladin yet? Just kind of curious. Yes, so I actually have an MMO mouse. So it's got the buttons on the thumb. It took me a long... I hated it at first because it was so awkward. But then after I got used to it, I'll never go back. Tried it was too awkward for me. Yeah, well, people I raid with, like, I know at least 2 of them use controllers, and our Dark Knight does, and he's just, his damage is amazing, and even with, he's playing on controllers, so, hurt your wrist. Yeah, I have been there. If, I think the last time I did the, one of the last extremes, I like motored through it to get the mount. I did it for like 3 days straight, and I was hurting. Like, I had to put on compression gloves and just take a long break. Valcon stepped away to tend to a pressing matter, but he'll join with you within before long. Oh, okay. I'm hoping we got some voices here. It feels like this is gonna be a voice scene. Yeah. This will have voice acting. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. It sounded like it did. Oh, you're all here too? Kona summoned us, but though if truth to be told, Alfie and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. Okay. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hainish culture. You see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We're of course happy to oblige him. I haven't tried any new classes, but I did play 14 before, years ago. Played as a Dragoon, got to like level 50. Okay. Yeah, 50 was the cap for a realm reborn, so. Back in 2013, I played it for like a week, and I had just gotten off of WoW, like recently, so I was kind of MMORPG'd out. So I was like, I don't think I can start a new one right now. And then I didn't play it for like 7 years. So I kind of wish I stuck with it, but yeah. I'm here now. Also, should not watch this for spoilers. Don't understand anything. It'll be, yeah, it'll be out there, I would say. It will be out there. Also, why is my chat not working? Kind of weird. Testing. Okay, my chat's showing up. Your chat's not showing up. That's kind of weird. Let me do one thing. Quick. Kind of weird. See if it's still working there. It's still working there. Oh well, if it's not catching it, it's fine. Yeah, there's a few spoilers, I would say. I'll be out of this pretty quick, though. Grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago, but when I report, we shall finish. A lot of stuff's gonna happen before you get to this point, I'll tell you that much. A lot of stuff. Unless you want to thank Ritter and RJ have left to resume their tour of Tural. Joel, meanwhile, is back to researching Crossroads. She's here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate limiting memory. Ooh. Ooh. That's good. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key you were keeping. Okay. If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself when she comes calling. You'll like to be stuck with her for a while. That is fine by me. Stuck with Ishtola? Standing, we know neither where he is or what he's doing. Some things never change. He likes twins, white hair, but that's about it. As you play, normally you would, but just not pay attention during the dialogue. Yeah. I'm still wondering why your chat's not showing up on screen, but mine is. It's kind of odd. It's gonna kind of bug me. Banner. That shouldn't affect anything. Hmm. 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 I'll have to look at that later. Alright. Apologies for the delay. Take advantage of time to catch up. What can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever you need. Matter for which I've been summoned pertains to Alexandria. State funeral will be held soon. Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen's Fiend. King and his administration have invited us to attend. Something they are not used to. Certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yuweyawata. I see no reason not to attend. For generations, they have lived without even the awareness of death. Wouldn't have expected them to have a funeral rites still. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Apparently the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that conducted in Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal that the queen thus be honored. Leave it to that thought to think of such things, yeah. The people of Alexandria no longer forgot the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Sphene was but a sacralum. She was nonetheless a pillar for her people. Pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, a funeral will give the Alexandrians a chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. Wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Gulool Ja, but to put this chapter behind us. That, I requested your presence, was none other than to see if you wish to attend. And you knew Sphene well, after all. Excuse me. I think I should go too. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. That would be inappropriate. Very awkward, but... I wonder if there wasn't another way, yeah. You and me both, but we made our choices and are responsible for whatever comes of them. As a vow, I'll attend the funeral in the official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the Rite of Succession. Okay. I feel the rest of us should go too, regardless of the reason. The fact remains that we had deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. Beloved? It's only right that we remember who Sphene was to her people and to others, so let us stand with you. As decided, let's head to Solution 9, look for Gulool Ja in the back room. Okay. Off we go. Oh. Just the intro. Crossroads. Don't know what it means. Okay. Oh no? Though to would ideally attend the funeral, given the circumstances, I think it best that Lama T represents us. Besides, I'd be on hand to oversee city repairs. Yep. Okay. That's a big room you got here. We gotta go straight to Solution 9, yeah. Oh, it's the other one. It's fine. In here? No. Over here. Kind of weird to be going here. Ah! Hey! Hey, you. I need you to type something. There you go. Okay, now you're showing up. Why did Pack Attack not show up in my chat? It's very odd. Okay. I wasn't going crazy, though. How you doing, Perp? It's a surprise stream! Skill issue? No. What the hell? Why aren't you showing up? I gotta look into that. That's so weird. The main point, like I said, is I can at least see my OBS chat, so... Pack Attack is the one. You came for the funeral. Don't sound so excited. Of course, I'm the only one who will officially take part, though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. Do patches give anything for logging in or anything? Not specific, not for like that point in time, no. You're not missing out on anything like being caught up. Eventually you will get to this point and you won't. It's like not like I'm earning anything right now that you're not going to later. So, yeah, no big deal. So, do not worry about that. Good Shell is always teaching me new things. Recently learned about Everkeep systems and mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I need to use my authority properly. My man has a mechanical army at his bidding. Must be nice. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I brought you Gâteau chocolate. Just say chocolate. It's kind of a cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, and thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Gotcha. Yeah, any newbie tips you have or think of? I'm all yours. Just learned about well-fed food. Oh yeah, always keep the food buff on. Food buff is like one of the #1 things, I would say. If you have any kind of XP boosting, like earrings or rings or anything, you know, obviously keep those on. And if you ever join an FC, usually they'll have a they'll usually have XP buffs. Usually give you an extra 10%. And then of course, whenever you log off, always log off in a town, so you get your double XP to raise for that session. So And then, you know, obviously just yeah, do your dailies. So you will get dailies later. Once you mainly complete, I think it's the main Realm Reborn story, you'll start getting dailies. I'll show them to you once I get out of these cutscenes. But they give you a butt ton of XP, and later on they give you tomestones, which you can exchange for gear and whatnot. So I'll show you once I get out just the menu for it. But what's custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's as much the same here according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may have well shared the same origin. Oh. Okay. We're gonna go for money. I don't really need food. Got plenty of food. So yeah, when you, I think it's, I'm not sure about controller, but it's under Duty Finder, and make that a little bit bigger. But you'll eventually get the daily roulette, and once you unlock your first alliance raid, it'll show up here once you've unlocked your first trial and normal raid. You'll unlock these as you go. And so if I like pick Alliance Raid, it will queue me up for any random Alliance Raid I've opened or unlocked. And it'll give me money, it'll give me extra XP, it'll give me tomestones for gear, and if it will have a preference on what class they need over the other. So if I go in as a tank, I get a little bit more money and I get stuff to make materia. So, like I said, it's a big XP boost once you get access to these. So, and you can only get the XP boost from each of these once a day. So, but yeah. That's what you want to kind of keep up on if you can, once you get them unlocked. So, highly, highly, highly recommend that. Alexandria Mourns. Yeah, no problem. The one thing I would say, and I'll get to it once I get out of this scene, that you may want to keep on top of. Flowers being handed out at Paraxis Park. I think I'm going to head over there now. Okay. Join you. There's a man I'd like to speak to, Gaussen. He was apparently Spheen's aide, the one who sent us the invitation. Let's go. I don't know, I think you're probably going to do it soon, but when you unlock PvP, there's also a frontline PvP challenge, which also gives you XP. But the thing that's limited, and I'm glad you said that, is every major patch, they will have a new PvP series. And you get series XP from doing PvP stuff. So this is brand new to this patch. So you get series levels, and every 5 levels you get like exclusive things for that patch. So they have emotes, they've got portrait frames, they've got a minion here, and then they also have like special like glam. So you basically have 4 months to do this, like before the next patch. So all I do is I just do my frontline daily every day, and I easily get to this last reward. So Yeah, kind of like a battle pass. Yeah, so it just renews every 4 months, every major patch. So if you're, like I said, I would still do the frontline daily once you unlock it, just for the XP alone, and you'll kind of naturally unlock this. You don't really have to think about it too much. You do, like some of my static members, they don't do it, and then like 2 weeks before the battle pass ends, they're like, oh crap, I need to go grind PvP. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend a whole weekend doing PvP, trying to grind that stuff out. Yeah, that thing is exclusive to that patch. Is just that PvP battle pass. So, and like the past battle passes, like those rewards, they still haven't like put them up on the shop, like the cash shop yet, which I'm kind of surprised. Because I figured they would have put something up there by now. Like, oh, you didn't do the battle pass, but you can buy it with money like a year later or something like that. So, I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. I don't know. It's a little bit different, yeah. It's very different from everything you'll see. Why, you're... I'm Gulool of Gulool. Thank you for extending us an invitation to the Queen's funeral. Honored truly. I'd seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. That dude looks like he's undead. He's very pale. Gaussen, the former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I've been responsible for administering state of affairs of state. Excuse me. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What we need to wear regulators, say that 10 times fast, for the funeral? Rest assured, they are not a requirement. Good. But we are aware your people do not use them. You see, people of Alexandria of old wore tokens of their mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. Such tokens were black, yeah? It suggests that we might wear regulators painted in the same color. Okay. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we're able to. I see. Creepy. Yeah, regular or no, the important thing is that we remember the Queen. Remember her with kindness as you make an offering of your flowers. Or flower. Proceedings will go as soon as... will begin soon in this plaza. Please take the one... please take your place once you have your flower. Yeah. I'm talking too much at work. About spent. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Lots of people. Why are they all in squares or rectangles? I'm too quiet. Somebody say something, please.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason, we hail from different lands.
Can't turn him up just yet. He's very quiet to me.
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Gulool Ja. It was from this union of diverse peoples that a new Alexandria was born. The only home that our younger generation knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because Queen Sphene brought us together.
Queen Spleen. Oop. He's like, I don't know how to feel.
Inspired and encouraged by her boundless kindness, we strove to be better, for ourselves as well as those around us. And in Her Majesty's absence, there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
No. I'm gonna snooze the ad real quick till the scene's done. Give me a sec. Oh, they put flowers on the aetherite. That's kind of neat. Like something bad's gonna happen.
Sphene taken to the cloud.
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
Oh yeah, forgot about
I
that.
miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
You'll get over it.
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
You'll be fine.
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly.
If only I didn't, I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should also consider moving to Gulool. The journey won't be easy, but it'd be better than staying here in uncertainty.
Ouch.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui. To them, death isn't the end. So long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
You can accept that?
We still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your queen however you see fit. As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope they can find a way to move forward.
It's not only grief that weighs on them, but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Gulool Ja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone when they're dead?
Ooh.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad. But it's different with my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad. I want to remember my father, but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Gulool Ja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
At the taco joint. It's like, why are we focusing on this person? I almost thought the people were gonna freak out as soon as that kid started crying. Let me see if I can get the voices up just a smidge. Because they were a little low. What do they got to say? Well, John, did you really know nothing about your mother? Shale searched the system for information on residents, but the only Gulool Ja she found was listed there were my father and me. Even if she died and was erased from the people's memories, she should have been there, but she wasn't. Well, that you're here means she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Perhaps we should try looking again. Do you want to know your mother? I think so. Even if it makes me feel sad, I want to know her. So I want to try and look again. And if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. See, well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I'll speak for the others too. Oh, dragging me into this. But I can't bother you with this. You've already come for the funeral. I came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all is well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that that can serve the people of Alexandria. Yeah. Okay. Nod your head, everybody. Oh. In search of the past. That looks like the dungeon picture. Oh. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gulool Ja's mother remain, we must cast as wide as net as possible. I suggest we split up. Let's split up, gang. If you could make inquiries outside of the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Okay. I gotta go outside. Run! I just need to go to the town. That is not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. Okay, I'm searching for people. Trusty flying squirrel. Whee! Somebody. Oh, Gulool Ja woman? Their people have never been common sight around here. By the last time I saw one, would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among the entourage of the Landsguard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Yuweyawata after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped here with the rest of us. Okay. And you? From a Gulool Ja woman? Rest of man, gonna go back to watch some basketball. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and enjoy your beginnings with 14. Yeah, you gotta come back and let me know how it's going once you get into it more. I'll be interested. Hear your thoughts. Will do. All right. Have a good night. Gulool Ja's mother, I can't help you there, but I'm afraid I only know a little bit about Gulool Ja, and then only what my father told me. So that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, the Verdral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response to Gulool Ja assembled party warriors and with them confronted and felled the beast. Oh, we don't get a trial out of that? It was interesting to hear the king's feat in the past. Almost sounded like it was going to be a new extreme. But I guess not. Ooh. Where's the next one? You. Sorry, never heard of a Gulool Ja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Gulool Ja. Might have better luck talking to the people over at on settlement over North Everkeep. Yeah. Okay. Headed to another town. Okay, we're headed back to Solution 9. Okay. Whatever. Or if anybody else learned anything else. Shale? Gulool Ja has told me all. We previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. Oh, they were key items I was getting. Spoke with quite a few different people. Let's combine all of our findings and see what conclusions we can draw. Yeah. So Gulool Ja brought a retinue of the Landsguard to Yuweyawata. Among them was a female, Gulool Ja. His mission was to get rid the region of the Turul withdrawal. I believe it's safe to say that it was the crisis in Yuweyawata he resolved. With some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have gotten trapped in the dome. I also heard stories about the settlement in that place. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Gulool Ja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. If this Gulool Ja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come into contact. Ooh. He hid her away. I see. What could Gulool Ja have been doing in that village? Getting it on. I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace Gulool Ja's steps, I spoke to a researcher who worked at the Orgenics. It said approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside of Everkeep per the King's direct order. It's the first I've heard of such a facility. Only the Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It's apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records, we'll be able to find out where the hell we're going. Oh no. Routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made there. Far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity there in years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. You think my mom was there? Can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. It's amazing. Even though there's no one remembers her, you managed to figure it all out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal a little of its own. When we put it several together, a picture begins to form. Even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. Getting deep. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating the secret facility in Yuweyawata. That place. And this time I want to go along. I want you to come along, Gulool Ja. Okay. He's gonna fight with us. He's gonna be our tank. It's on the other side of the lake. To get there, you need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Okay, and where we're going? This is like the third quest out of 8. I'm already going to the dungeon, so I'm happy about that. I can dig it. Ooh. I'm gonna take Scions with me. First time. And kind of admire the dungeon. The hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter a dangerous beast, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright. Okay. Alright. Wokelmut has to come with us, because she will be our tank. I want Graha.
Stand ever ready. 'Twould be a pleasure as always. I stand ever ready.
Yeah, I want Graha to come with us. Okay. Here we go. New dungeon time. Ooh. Ooh. Lightning infused monsters. Let's see if I can turn it up just a smidge. Just a smidge, not that much. And thank goodness the patch already has my initial paintings done. I love it. Hello. already messed up. Isn't that great? Woo! Although I do need to turn the flower field off, because that's another thing they changed. You can turn the field to limited so it doesn't like obscure what you see on the floor. Be very nice. I was about to say these mobs have some beef to them, but I'm also using NPCs to fight, so. I think the rule of thumb is they don't do AoE damage, which slows things down a lot. Assume that's our boss? Or is it a mob? It's a mob. Okay. I'm gonna save my twos. But I think we had a lot more mobs to go through. Let's go ahead and drag them. Hello. Come over here.
Back off!
Hopefully this is the last pack before the boss. Come on. Put your back into it. Log? Oh, okay. That works. Something? Almost a dinosaur, but... Oh, Lindblom. Huh. How about that?
Are you all right?
It is. Let's see what tricks it has real quick. How you doing, Darkness? Oh, it's like... Okay, so it's like... Ooh! Light that thing up. Okay. What are you doing over there? Wait for me. Hang on, I'm painting. Okay. Things? More things? Oh, he's making a bunch of things. Not too bad. Looks like you're having fun. Yeah.
I have you.
New content after 4 months. Finally. Okay, not too bad yet. Great, right when I want to move. Or not move, rather. Yee! I'll move. Come on, kill it. What goodies we getting? 705. That's a nice hat for a healer. Looked out for a while to play Dragon Age. Oh, nice. Oh, the new one? Is it Veilguard? What's the name? I've seen a few streams of people playing it. Looks fun. Yep. Alright. Looks pretty fun. Got notes. And we're in the facility. While His Majesty's Gulool Ja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, so he has ordered us to make his conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further his ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. Huh. Is this where they were like doing the beast soul? Ooh. Like research, I guess.
If I may.
Game's good, gets a little bogged down in gender politics, though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's Gulool Ja. Why isn't he helping? Another note. Our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect that this is because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Ooh. Ooh, they were doing stuff over here. Well, blood. Some nasty things. And dead people. And people in pods. God! Did not expect them to get up. Yep. Pretty standard for a Final Fantasy game, I guess. At least modern ones. Guys can do better than that. Rotten researchers. Okay. Get my good paint out. Of course. How is he gonna get, like, these crazy experimental monsters? We are going not this way. Where are you going, man? We have Slay. Hello. Oh god, that was a big one. Like a I've completely forgotten the names. The trolls from RE4. Just throw a bunch of paint at him. He's kind of creepy looking, isn't he? The bag on his head. Very different dungeon. It's like the Resident Evil dungeon, almost. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of a soul consumed. We've experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. Now, better was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of his research was to utilize the soul of a Tyrol Vidral, I struggled to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered. Something tells me we're going to meet that, whatever they were just talking about. And there are cells! Oh, they're crawling! Kill it, kill it, kill it! The big one. Wilkelmot's just spamming, "You're mine!" Ah! Hey! Don't do that.
Hold still.
God, these guys got some beef. I say that, but like I said, these NPCs are just doing single target attacks. It just takes them a little bit longer. Anything in the cells? No? I figured there'd been a chest or something in here, but... The source of our failures have thus been the ability of our bodies to contain feral souls, what if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul, one still possessed of its own memories? We stand to gain absolute control over the vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our meager limits. Must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Surprised I didn't get this. I know that would have been good. Although it's like all the stuff they're releasing this patch is like terrible timing, because the new Ultimate comes out the Tuesday before Thanksgiving in 2 weeks, and then the Chaotic Alliance raid is releasing Christmas Eve. It's just like, people probably gonna be doing stuff with family and friends on those days, or traveling. Overseer, okay, he's kind of cool looking. He's got like a jar for a head. Okay. Wait, I need to... No. There we go. Bring your souls to King Gulool Ja. Don't do anything crazy. I just need to stand here and cast for a second. Oh, okay. Oh my god. I just want to cast, man. Oh no, we're stuck. Okay. Oh, it's pizza. Okay. Oh god. They're not gonna move for me. Oh no, I hate misdirection. Oh god. Well, he gives you plenty of time, and you don't have to attack him. Okay. But I got a damage down. Oh, that mess. Kinda sucks.
No holding back.
I do like this attack. I like the chaotic stuff. And then, at least I got plenty of time to do stuff. Oh.
Hold still.
I know. Makes it more interesting, at least. He's kind of a cool design. Oh, the spirit. Oh. Gloves of casting. Okay, what do you look like? Pretty standard. And I can't dye them, which sucks. Ooh, okay. Didn't expect this. Big ball of light. And stone people. Forgot to paint, but they'll manage. Hang on.
We mustn't hold back.
I'm gonna drag those mobs over too. Come over here. Oh, Clement! Save me! Black Mage, but Black Mage has been left to the fates so long. It's not that. Well, they got a little bit of something. At least they got 2 leyline casts now, or charges, and they like reduced the. I think flare casts have been reduced. I don't know. I'm not a Black Mage player, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But one of my static members, so often he'll play Black Mage during our raids. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. Okay, so there's stone people out here. Wonder who we're gonna fight at the end here. Tend to play Summoner instead, but since it pretty much has the same firepower, just more mobility. Yeah, it's basically a Fizz range for the most part. Where? Was that roar? Did it come from inside the storm? Yeah. Come on, let's go. I'll drag you all down there here too. Yeah. Whee! Gulool Ja, move! Clement. Do this too. Yeah, but I rated the Summoner last expansion. Pretty straightforward to play. Kind of pay attention to the mechanics a lot more. And then this past raid tier I did mostly Red Mage. And then I did a little bit of Picto. Picto was fun for raids. Just you had to pay attention a little bit more. Alright, just kill it. Thank you. Who is our boss? Bahamut? Is that you again? Nope. Rabbit? Ooh. Wee. Oh, it's the Terral Patrol, okay. Okay. I was wondering if we were gonna see it. It's a giant mutant bunny! Be a pain if, right, so, yeah, the big deal with it is trying to get the perfect 2 minutes, and it requires a lot of prep to get the perfect 2 minutes. On top of trying to do mechanics and blah 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 blah. So It's but when you do get that 2 minutes, it feels good. I just completely screwed mine up. So. He's doing something I don't want. Oh, he's doing proto-carbuncle mechanics. He even has its shape, too.
If I may.
Okay. You doing ruby weapon stuff? Yeah, kinda. I need to move. Get out. Get in.
We mustn't hold back.
Robin. Okay, don't stand in it. Didn't look good. I think I'm good here. Ew. There are cracks on the floor. Okay, they're moving over here, so I'm gonna move over here. Ooh. Ooh. Run! Of course. Of course, as soon as I lay down my field. Okay. Raha or Ralphie? Somebody better heal me. I'm not gonna stand in that.
Not to worry, bud.
I love it when the NPCs just like, alright, this is my spot. I'm not gonna move. Good luck.
Hold still.
Paint, paint. Of course. Where are we going? This way? We need to be over here. Now I will stand with you. Not bad. Going into this as NPCs, surely. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to explore and kind of stop and see the dungeon, because, you know, if you go in with people that are wanting to get it done. So, that's usually the only time I do it, anyway. Oh. Coat of Maiming. Okay. Fancy. Can't dye it. Kind of sucks. Let me get this crap off. What was my chest? Earrings. And ring. Like, how'd it go? Oh, you fought a giant, or we fought a giant bunny rabbit. Look at those ears. Oh, it's not dead. It's still breathing. And those teeth. Eee. Crap. We cooking it?
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Valley Armanda.
True.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility.
It's trying to trick us.
The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Gulool Ja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
I would not get that close. Going back in time.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidral.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
Yeah, she does.
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Hmm. It's like, I don't care.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
Oh, is that the wife? Looks like it.
So, you've given him permission?
Gulool Ja, you will assist Kaniloka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report.
Sorry.
You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable.
Yeah, have stuff for laws. Yeah. Or just zombie lalas, can you imagine?
I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
Beg a boon?
What do you desire?
Oh, she wants a child. She wants children.
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliyollal. that I believed would forever be beyond me, that it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Oh.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours.
Kind of weird. Like a great fear with that image, yeah.
That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Ouch. Your future child he's talking about. That was kind of a sick relationship, sounds like. Oh. No, we were gonna cook that!
Are you alright?
Ja. Could she be my mother?
Uh-huh.
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubigo women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishal Ja there.
That's where we're going next, then.
Okay. Was a decent dungeon. The middle part was probably the best part. The heritage found. Okay. Wish I could see into the past like you, then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamulja women here. For a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. When I visited Yuweyawata and saw some, I finally was able to picture her in my mind. The rabbit made it during the fight. There's just a big hole there now. One day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. Okay. It's always like the worst materia, too. You may now enter a dungeon with trusts. Okay. Good question. Among the abandoned. While we discern the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let's take a look around for information as well as a way to the upper level. Okay. So we're going to wander around the lab. Wahoo. That was outside. I'm still surprised there's like nothing to see in the rooms here. What happened to the people here? Did they all leave, or did we already meet them? I think we already met them. What you looking at? I think that people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. Normally when a boss leaves something like that, they give you a little cutscene where something looks out of it or just runs into it. That'd be nice. It'd be funny at least. Hot iron gate. Okay. Won't open. I don't think it'll yield to our shoulders either. We have to do it the old-fashioned way or find a key. Can I open it? Oh. Okay. Security panel nearby. Perhaps a verification key is needed to open the way. Okay. Yeah. What Beck Lug would make of this research of transferring souls. Yeah. Beck Lug, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Well, researchers likely move between the upper and lower levels. Perhaps we can find a key among their belongings. Expecting her to think about what they did here. Yeah. Yep. The recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as bright as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Okay. Soul transferred a few days ago. I can write. Can write good, yes? I am good. Very good. Yes. Getting hard to control strength. Today bit offhand of feeder. Cannot help it, so strong. Hungry, always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. An eater must eat. Itchy, tasty. Find nothing that resembles a verification key. Nope. Is it in this open cabinet? Neatly arranged cabinet. Among those various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas. You look deeper and find the key. Okay. Easy enough. Easy peasy. Hate to see what we're gonna find upstairs. Seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. Eesh. Find more dead bodies. More monsters. There's the hole. So this is the observatory. Didn't expect it to be similar, but it's a far cry from the temple that held Valgamanda. The Lollicabast. The machinery still appears to be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. Warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then. Let's see if we can find some clues about Gulool Ja's mother. I think I can use this terminal. Shale taught me how. So much data. I don't know what we should look at. Yeah. I think that was a typo. My brain kind of broke. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Gulool Ja. That's how they made the stabby minion in the this research facility. His mom made the stabby minion. Brought up lots of results. They all seem to say the same thing. Gulool Ja, Administrator of Experimental Treatments, Research Logs. Sounds good, doesn't it? Chances are the data is encrypted. Even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Sounds like something we'll have to wait for the next patch for. Let's take it with us to the back room and have Shale analyze it. Agreed? Alright, I transferred it to the storage device I brought. Yeah. Plug in that USB device. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. If you're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful venture for both of us. Duh. Let's get the hell out of here. Nope. Hello. We are the authorities will doubtless wish we had been informed about the facility and its contents. Haven't made a toilet? I guess they haven't, now that I think about it. Have they? I want to say there's a toilet, furnishing item. I want to say there is. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking something else. First things first, let's deliver the data to Shale. Where are we? Oh, okay. What the hell? Nope, okay. I think I went into a house that they had a bathroom, and I think they just put a fancy seat there. I think that's what I'm thinking of. And it was a makeshift toilet, sink, showers, bathtubs, no toilet, okay. I think they just made like a makeshift toilet, or just a seat. Back room I go. Already given me a storage device. It says there's a wealth of data, all of it's encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. In that case, Alzay and I might take a look around into the city, check on the people. Their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. Let you know when I'm finished. And you? I'll say isn't wrong, the mood out there is still grim. Some of Tirali remember a time before they were dependent on the soul system, and even they're unsettled and wandering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. With good reason too, the journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk that have been leaving for Tirali. Ones with no elders to care for. Word that problem has reached us in Gulool Ja. My brother's doing all he can to see that the Yak-Tirali Railroad restored to operation so that people may come and go more freely. Fortunately, tracks only go as far as the Vanguard. Some traveling by foot is still necessary. These people had flying machines, right? They invaded Gulool Ja with flying machines. They can fly people. Come on. Even so, the railroad would make things a slight easier, long before it's back in service. Couldn't say. But while Shell's working on the data, we could go and see the state of it for ourselves. Going to Shaloni Station. Okay. Shaloni. Bye. I think we're gonna be coming here for dispatch, but okay. Yeehaw, howdy, partner. Oh, resolve and roust and graves to boot. What can I do for you? Looking for some good news about the railroad. There's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tyrol that can't make the journey on foot. As I see, as it happens, the Valor of Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. And sure enough, there he is, right on time. He's got new fit! Look at him! Looking good, Aaronville. Did our little bun finally outgrow his old clothes? I have to pick that one. Stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner, and I've chosen a different path. It was time for a change. Okay. You hear about the railroad too? It was in part of my sake that the original Dawnblazer was sacrificed, so I felt that it was only right to assist in its replacement. Speaking of which, I assume Lemity has explained the growing urgency of the need. What do you have to report? Say it's fixed. The new locomotive was on track for completion, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station, in a manner of speaking. See, when we used the Dawnblazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all other considerations. But now we're back to our original problem, how to run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of that place. So the Ronik, oh, there's so many words here I don't know how to pronounce. Yes. Solution is devised to quieten the railroad to address the complaint. Yeah. A silent train presents a different danger. The Ronik will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks, yeah. And have a medium loud train. I don't know. So as we just can't blow whistle at them, or they'll panic and put off their grazing again. One of the railroads plotted to avoid the Ronik's preferred grazing areas, though. This is the patch. We're talking about a train routes. Grazing patterns, yes. If this doesn't do any matter, I would like to hear what they have to say. They're the ones most affected. Oh, the story took a downturn. I'm here to talk about railroads. Where are we going? And we'll just fly there. Right there. So he's heading back. And you. Valve, resolve and reason, I bid you welcome to our camp, but what brings you all the way out here? Concerns a matter of the Yuweyawata Railroad. Blah 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 blah. To have noted the unexpected change of behavior then. Well, there's a big old dome right over there, so... keep the favorite grounds nearby for a while yet, despite the thorough search. I haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing. They refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead of pushing westward toward the railroad. So I see no cause for unseasonal migration. Unless they should continue to move west. We will still follow. Oh, Renee, come out, blah blah. Oh. Chance encounter with the kind Paolo merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade. I might fend for myself. Became a stall keeper in the markets, and that's where the Dawn Surfer found me and adopted me. Her parents knew pain and solitude, want to spare her from that suffering. Yep. We kind of knew this already. Okay, so main objective, rather buffalo moving away from them and into the train tracks. Wahoo. That could reason what you want to know, even if they might have better story. Rest fear, open up wounds. Would never let see me repeat past mistakes. Yes. This is a very, like I said, it took a nosedive now. Like, I don't know where this is going or why it's relevant to the main story here. Oh, you learned their culture with me. I'd like to approach this with a fervent curiosity that you and my sister share. You know. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Oh. Quickest way to learn about the life is to do as we do. Hope you're not above manual labor. I'm here to kill, not do manual labor. Introduce yourself to anybody who looks busy and ask for if you can help. Oh, I got a few people. You? To share, talking your ear off, let's test my power seduction. I find an answer easier if I crawl, if I ride them myself. Something that we can use in medicines, poultice and soap. Eat? I don't know. Oh, that's not quite. I mean, organs are both made from delicious fare. Oh, okay. Wrong answer then. Dung? Is it dung? It's like there's a story there, but it's indeed the correct answer. Gross. Ew. This won't do. The wind will go right through it. There you go. Yep, great. Fix your tent. Oh god, it's a talkative person. Like no renickers. Our guides, yeah. Okay. And one more. Is it gonna rain? Or is it just getting cloudy? And you? Since fur's a bit undergrown, but a good brushing should thin it out. I'd like to give it a try. Okay. Well done. Alright, back to you. I've learned of everything. You smell of the grass and the wind. I wonder how Valcona's getting on. There he is. He made a friend. Raising the right can end up rather far afield. Watering hither and thither. Oh. I meant it at hand. This revolves around them, but in turn the people receive all they need. When you treasure members of the community, there is his family. It's not only the only way, though times I lack experience to know otherwise. My inability to conceive how a decision is made might be right does not mean that it's wrong. Regarding the barrier of concerns, we're on service people to all after all. Yep. Now let's build that railroad. We'll take the money. More buffalo stuff. Yippee. Wahoo. How did it go? Finally understand significance of the... Yep. Provide everything. Oh, good grief. Yes, we know they are important. We were able to visit their once favorite grazing grounds, okay? We were told the grass looked fine, the place is too quiet. It's not just the Renique, but even the birds' field mice have fled. Didn't encounter one pack of raptors, but they looked to be passing through in a hurry. There must be a monster! We gotta kill it! Didn't suggest any environmental disruption. Yep. Strong etheric signature to the east, moving across the plain a bit slowly. Large animal, yes. A powerful one. Predator. Yes. Go kill it. Could it be a Torohitsu? A Ronique Reaver in common tongue. You have several names for such creatures. Fangs that steal Hitsutu in the night. Ooh. Villagers are tough as adamant and neither horn nor arrow can pierce them. I bet my paint can hurt them though. Let's stop talking and let's start walking. Yeah. Yeah, let's go kill it. Oh, we got a battle on our hands. Will be saved at certain points in the event you were defeated. We'll try again at the most recent point. Okay. Uh-oh.
Help! Help! Odorahetsu is coming this way!
Have no fear. I am here.
It has beasts across the plains in a panic, and our Ronek are practically paralyzed with fear. We must get them to safety.
Don't bother.
We can assist by helping to calm the creatures. Once they're less agitated, it should be possible to hurt them.
And after they're out of harm's way, we'll deal with the Ronek Reaver.
I suggest you remain here to attend to the Ronek when they arrive.
They'll be safe with me. Please, be careful out there.
Yeah. Yay.
We must protect the Ronek.
I already have my paints.
Don't worry, we're right behind you.
Where is he? Let me at him.
There they are!
They're terrified. We must do what we can to soothe them.
Gonna be alright, man. I'll be fine. Yep. You're fine.
That herd should be all right. Let's look for stragglers.
Are we going? This way?
The Ronek are to rally too. None shall be left behind.
Ooh, something's chasing them. Stampede!
There must be something up ahead. Come! There!
Stupid pterodactyls!
That's for the likes of us.
Forgot Kona's a machinist.
I have you. In a panic was clearly an understatement.
You'll need to gather up here.
More are coming.
God. I'm done. Oh God.
You're mine.
Got some beef. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. We need an LB. Okay, somebody's LBing. Okay. That's a pretty cool LB.
It seems that did the trick.
Yeah, but where's the Reaver? I want to see the Reaver.
For the fodder, at least. But where's...
Ooh. It's pretty cool.
Look there! We've got a big one coming.
Coming right for us.
Impenetrable scales and wicked fangs. That's a Ronek Reaver, and no mistake.
Uh-oh. Run!
There! That one there!
You can make it? Hey, just get your gun out, man. There you go. Shoot it in the eye. He'll be fine. Broke his glasses, though. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Even should it cost me my life. I will save the head soul!
It's like, I do not care. Nope.
Kona, are you all right?
Do not concern yourself with me. Get the Ronek to safety!
There. You've nothing to fear.
That Reaver could have eaten all three of us by now.
Right. Let's finish the job.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint in a picture.
I made a vow to our people. You shall plague them no longer!
Finally. You ready?
You'll find the vow of reason is not without resolve.
Welcome at.
Damn it! Not even a scratch.
I'm doing my best.
Buy me some time to think, will you?
Wasting my 2 minutes on him.
It must have a weakness, and I will find it.
Hurry up, man.
Keep it busy. I need time.
Come on.
Right. Go for the legs.
Pretty cool. Monster design. Get over here. Let's see it. Uh-oh. Doing things. Oh my god. Kona? Right when I need to move, too. My man, you need to figure something out. We're doing... It's actually recovering health. You know, it might help if I was targeting the leg.
Now we just have to keep it pinned.
Now we just have to kill it. Oh, damn.
Thinking, Kona.
Oh. Do something.
Protective current of ether. The But whence does it flow?
Move a little bit faster.
I've got it.
Oh damn.
One well-placed piercing round to the chest and
Big gun out.
you're done for!
Ooh. We've turned into Monster Hunter now.
That stemmed the flow of protective ether.
Oh, now we're hitting him. Hang on, I gotta paint.
There's nothing stopping us now! Still not backing down, huh? Fine with me!
Oh god. Gotta do a ring around the rosy here. Casting here. Keep it up, oh god.
Must disperse that ether ere the Reaver recovers it.
Pop the balls. Okay, you guys need to do this while I cast. Oh god. Pop. Just blew my 2 minutes too. I was ready to blow it. Now carve it for materials so you can make new weapons.
We did it. The Etso, are they?
You're fine.
The Ronek have all made it to Mehwa Hetsuan. Hunters are scouring the area for any remaining threats, but the local fauna appear to have calmed down.
We cannot thank you enough for your timely aid. You, most of all, Bow of Reason. We feared you would be loath to take direct action, yet you didn't hesitate to put your life on the line for our Hetso.
Oh, shucks.
I did no more than is a Dawn servant's duty. The ethereal conductivity of those scales is astounding. I dare say we could repurpose them to create a device that emits controlled pulses of ether.
Ether resembling that of the predator the Ronek fear most. It might work. If we struck the right balance, we would have the means to deter the Ronek from approaching the railroad without causing them undue distress.
Incredible! Kona, you've done it again.
I must say, I was hoping I'd never have to see one of these again. Still haven't forgotten the last one. And it's been more than 20 years now. I had come as a trader to the camp in Yuweyawata. A camp that was obliterated in an instant by that monster.
His voice sounds familiar.
Yuweyawata. That's where the Pelu trader found me as a babe. Please, can you tell me what you saw?
As I said, I had traveled there to trade with our fellow Hetzaro. Like us, they followed the Ronek. And like us, they were visited by a reaver. The fiend struck like a whirlwind in the night. It was chaos.
We have to kill chaos.
I grabbed some token belongings and bolted in a panic. Well distracted, I heard one cry. Save our son! Save the Hetzo! After that, nothing but the pounding of my heart and feet and Ronek thunder. I ran and ran. And as the sun broke the horizon, I found myself separated from both man and beast. Windborne words say that a group of survivors reunited with their remaining Ronek and have long since moved on. But still more were never seen again, including the brave couple. Or so the story goes.
And what became of their child?
You know.
I'm afraid I don't know. But if he wasn't with the survivors, even if he lived through that night, the wilderness wouldn't have been kind to a little one out on his lonesome.
Maybe not. But perhaps a passing Pelu would. And one day, even a Dawn servant himself.
Shocking.
All these years, I was convinced that my parents had left me behind to follow after the Ronek. But now I see, they didn't abandon me. They were trying to keep me safe. I've wasted so much time resenting them, when in truth, they gave me everything I have today. It is thanks to them that I live to know the warmth of family, even after they were gone. And now that I am Dawn's servant, all of Gulool Ja is my family. A family I will always protect, as my parents protected me.
No. Aaronville's like, I'm getting my materials. So one more than enough. It would be wrong to hope that in protecting them we also avenge my parents. At least I could owe them after all this time. Thank you for standing with me as Dawn servant and as oft imperfect man beneath that mantle. Yep. Okay, they're gonna set up the things that keep the Ronek off the railroad. That was an episode and a half. It's like, where is this going? Went over here. The station. You look pleased about something. Good news for the railroad, I take it? And we killed a big monster. They're reporting a predator. Smart ones they are. And Valcona, not too bad himself. With that, his whistle idea. I will have this train on the tracks before you know it. I'm going to sit tight.
We're ready to go.
Okay. That was quick.
Whoa! She looks as good as new.
If I had time to do a proper job, could have really made her shine. Had to cobble together the exterior with spare parts. We refurbished the interior, though. Not that you can appreciate it from out here. But as far as the Ronek are concerned, we've spared no effort. From the ballast to the ties, we've adjusted every bit of the track so she'll run quiet as a field mouse.
You and your crew have worked wonders. Our nation is in your debt.
Come now. If anything, credit's due to Tuliyola. It's thanks to the folk you recruited from every corner of the continent that we were able to get her up and running so quickly. Besides, the ethereal whistle's the true marvel, and we wouldn't have that without the scales you brought us. However grateful you are, know that we're even more thankful.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Right. If we're done talking, let's put this train through our paces.
Can I blow the whistle? I guess not. Nope. Get out of the way!
There's a Ronek up ahead.
Blow past it.
Now, to test our whistle.
On it. Just point it in the general direction and...
What? Reaver? I guess it's not as freaked out.
It's moving away. Meanwhile, our friends over there appear wholly unperturbed.
Hooray.
With this, we can alert those who wander too close without disturbing the rest of the herd.
a roaring success! In a quiet way, like.
Right, we made a whistle.
Then with your permission, Vow of Reason, the Shaktaral Railroad is back in service.
For a while there, I was real worried that we'd never get the railroad running again. Now that the test drive is a success, we can breathe easy and start hauling people to and from the dome. First Shaloni, then the continent. Watch out, Yaktaral. Here we come. Yeah. Sit, man. We got a mountain of work ahead of us. And show some more smooth operations. Time to get back to it. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to Solution 9, please. More interesting story is that. Oh, this is the final quest. Okay. Crossroads. Shell's made some headway by now. Regardless, we should spread the word that the railroad has been restored. Yep. His mama. I guess he would feel the same. He's gonna come with us. Oh, he's got a keychain too. I didn't notice that before. Oh, sure enough, they're gonna address it. Teeny tiny. What? No. Would not take no for an answer. I thought it was a good souvenir, as any. I might join you for a time. Yep, come with us. Come with us, Aaronville. Always welcome. Right back to the back room. Back room, it's over here. What you got? What'd you find? Then I brushed a buffalo, and we made a whistle out of a dead dinosaur. My elegant solution, thus the railroad is back in operation. She's nearly processed the data, able to share findings with us imminently. My favorite character! Or one of them. Interrupting you. No, you are always welcome. Hold on, what brings you here? Seeing off the gate at the Skydeep Cenote for now. I'm shifting my investigation to the Limig memory. Yes, make it better again. Make it like Las Vegas again. Well, there, I thought we could do well to have the company of an expert on Electrope. Take a closer look at the place myself. I can join you once we're finished here. Oh, next patch, MSQ is going to be about her. I hope. Lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway to living memory, the key to keeping in your keeping shall be my next subject of scrutiny. Hee hee.
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. But it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest, so to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Gulool Ja herself. While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
What's it say? What's it say?
My name is Gulool Ja, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Officially I was a chirurgeon with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Ysulani to hunt a Tural that was wreaking havoc.
You mean a giant bunny?
After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Tuliolal. I had hoped to aid Commander Gulool Ja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life. When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Gulool Ja?
No.
I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions.
She thought he was hot.
I watched him, captivated by his intensity.
Creepy.
From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him. His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire.
Creepy. Still.
Today. It should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Mm-mm. I don't want to see the child.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My...
Why are you surprised?
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't.
Calm down, man.
No! No! Get it away from me! Get that thing away from me!
Okay, good. I thought he was gonna hit her. God.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
She's a little delusional then.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family.
It's the classic, but I love him syndrome.
Kaniloka shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well, but I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
That's all of them.
Yikes.
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
What happened to the mom then?
We know some manner of accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gulool Ja.
Oops.
Father and Mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try. I can't tell if I'm happier now. But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
You're welcome. No. That was nice. Let's see what Ishtola wants. It's better to know. A profound response for one so young. Though I wish he didn't have to be. He didn't have to be. Gulool Ja is indeed wise beyond his years. But one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Because you got to hear my mother's whole story. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, huh? And then, having shared what we can at the present, I'm ready to head to living memory when you are. I'm planning to be thorough, so we'll need to stop for supplies on the way. Okay. Promise we won't remain over long. I know how much we'll have much more to attend to. No, don't go! No! before you leave. It's already spreading word about the railroad. We expect people would be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the reaction has been polar opposite. Scant few of them inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. Spoke before, said many from Tuliulol were eager to reunite with family and friends. They're concerned about getting through the vanguard. In case we need to speak to the people ourselves, let's start with the ley line node. Okay. I wonder why. I wonder why. Oh my god, I just noticed these things. These are like the little devils from FF9 that will kill you instantly. Yeah, those things. But they give a butt ton of experience. That's what I used to get to like 99 on my FF9 run. Just kept farming those things.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Looks like it. Oh. Oh, it's that little kid, isn't it? Causing trouble.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right, and a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Gulool Ja's attack on the city.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Uh-oh.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
No. Just be careful.
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
What? No, you did.
What?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset, and I don't know what to do.
Shut up.
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things right.
What?
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
What did you do?
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself. We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
A funeral? For Her Majesty?
Oh, they took away that memory from them. Oh no. Somebody did. Yep.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria.
Who's pulling the strings now?
Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort. You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
Oh no.
All of us shall be made endless.
Oh no. We're gonna do it again. We have to kill her again.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like. Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone. But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all. One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
Uh-oh.
But only 5,000 of us?
You Victral!
Uh-oh.
The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
We need to leave.
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Ooh, this got good. And creepy. They have like a backup of her or something somewhere? Or do we have somebody else pulling the strings? Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, we thought she was erased. Yee. I thought the we only caught the proclamation, golly, jeez, from a distance. Tell you the message about the neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity. It couldn't have been Sphene. He should have been destroyed with the Miso terminal, when the Miso terminal shut down. Not a single Alexandrian to bear witness present with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen. It's no surprise that they would choose to believe that she was alive. What's troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor, as if their memories were erased. Yep. Somebody did it. And the members of Oblivion remain unaffected. It is likely the work of the regulators, but by whose design? Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. That guy's even some suspect deception, but most of Alexandria will be on her side. Yikes. Need to find out who she really is. Ooh, it got good. We should avoid drawing any more attention than we already have. Let's be patient till Oblivion's network turns up a lead. Or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move. Yeah. Okay. Got better. There's a mystery. Meanwhile, in living memory. Better not hurt Y'shtola.
Where am I? My people, are they safe?
Ah! Is this Sphene? God! Dang it! Oh, they're coming to see her. She's alive, but
Why am I?
how's she here but not there? What the hell? Nothing better happened to Y'shtola. Fear of death, the people turn to the Queen Reborn. Their fates to learn. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. This with a good cliffhanger. I like it. I like it. Gotta wait another 4 freaking months for whatever happens next. So there's a fake Sphene, and apparently there's a realish Sphene in Yeah, these post-patch MSQs are never that long.